I met Adrian Velez when I was 19, and everyone in the city already knew his name. They whispered it in fear, in admiration, in warning. He was the heir to one of the most powerful mafia empires, a man born into violence, money, and blood. But when he looked at me, his eyes softened. He told me I was different. He told me I was his peace, his escape from a world filled with guns and betrayal. I believed him with my whole heart. For 3 years, I lived in his mansion like a queen in a golden cage. There were guards at every corner, luxury cars in the driveway, silk curtains, marble floors, and diamonds in my jewelry box. Adrian brought me coffee every morning, kissed my forehead before leaving for meetings, and promised me a future where I would never have to be afraid. I thought I was his only love. I thought he would protect me forever. But love in the mafia world is never simple. Everything changed one night when his phone buzzed while he was in the shower. I wasn't the jealous type, and I never checked his phone before. But something inside me felt wrong, like my heart was warning me. I picked up his phone and saw a message from a woman named Luna. It said she missed him and asked when he would finally leave me. My hands started shaking. My chest felt tight. I opened the chat, and my world collapsed in seconds. There were photos of them together, videos, love messages, plans to marry her for a business alliance. He wasn't just cheating. He was building a future with her while I believed I was his future. When I confronted him, I expected denial, excuses, or at least guilt. Instead, he looked at me with cold eyes and called it business. He said I wasn't built for his world. He said Luna was important for power and alliances. He kissed my forehead like I was a child and told me to stay quiet and behave. That moment broke something inside me. I packed my bags, walked out barefoot into the night, and left everything behind. His mansion, his promises, and the girl I used to be. I thought leaving Adrian would end my nightmare. I thought I could disappear and start a new life. I was wrong. In the mafia world, everyone knows everyone. And everyone knew Adrian's biggest enemy, Leonardo Russo. Their families had been at war for decades. Blood had been spilled, empires destroyed, and grudges passed down like inheritance. People called Leonardo the devil of the East. Cold, ruthless, strategic. Adrian always warned me about him, saying Leonardo would kill me just to hurt him. So when Leonardo's men found me hiding in a cheap motel, I thought my life was over. They broke down the door, guns raised, and then Leonardo walked in. He was tall, dressed in black, with eyes that felt like they could see through my soul. He didn't touch me. He didn't threaten me. He studied me like I was a chess piece. Then he surprised me. He offered me protection. He said Adrian wouldn't touch me again if I stayed with him. He admitted that hurting Adrian mattered to him, but he also said he didn't torture women and didn't harm people who weren't part of the game. I had nowhere else to go. My heart was shattered, my life destroyed, and my future uncertain. So I went with the man I was supposed to fear. Living in Leonardo's mansion was different from Adrian's. Darker, quieter, more dangerous. But I felt safer there than I ever did with Adrian. Leonardo never lied to me. He never pretended to be gentle. He told me exactly who he was, a mafia king, a killer, a strategist. And yet, he listened when I cried at night. He respected my space. He never touched me without permission. He treated me like a person, not a possession. Slowly, my broken heart started healing. Adrian didn't stay silent. When he found out I was with Leonardo, the city trembled. He stormed into Leonardo's territory, furious, demanding to see me. The two enemies stood face to face, guns ready, guards everywhere. For the first time, Adrian saw me standing beside someone else. Leonardo told him I wasn't his anymore, that I wasn't his property. That day, Adrian realized he had lost control of me, and his eyes burned with rage. Living with Leonardo changed me. He didn't want me to stay weak. He trained me in self-defense, taught me how to shoot, how to read people, how to recognize lies behind smiles. He said I would never be a beautiful doll again. In his world, I would be a weapon. And for the first time in my life, I felt powerful. One night, during a storm, I broke down from memories of Adrian's betrayal. I felt small, stupid, and replaceable. Leonardo sat beside me, silently holding my hand. He told me I was safe. He didn't promise fairy tales. He promised reality and protection. And for the first time, I believed someone without fear. That was when I realized I was falling for the man I was supposed to hate. I confessed it to him. I told him I was falling for him. He looked afraid. He said he wasn't a good man, that Adrian looked like an angel compared to him. He warned me that loving him meant danger, blood, and no turning back. But I didn't care. I told him not to let me go. That night, he kissed me, not with passion, but with surrender, like he was giving in to something he had feared for years. But peace never lasts in the mafia world. One night, I overheard a conversation that shattered me. His advisor said I was still a weakness, and Leonardo replied that if Adrian tried to use me again, he would use me first. My heart stopped. I realized I might still be a pawn in his revenge game. I thought I had escaped being used, but maybe nothing had changed. So I ran. I packed my bags, left before dawn, and disappeared without a word. I didn't leave a note. I didn't say goodbye. I didn't want to be anyone's weapon or weakness anymore. Leonardo searched for me, but I didn't want to be found. Adrian found me first. He walked into a seaside cafe like nothing had changed, like he still owned the world. He told me Leonardo was using me. He said I was just a tool in their war. Then he showed me the truth about my past. My father wasn't an innocent businessman. He was part of the mafia. He betrayed Leonardo's family and stole from them. His actions started the war that killed Leonardo's sister and nephew. My entire love story was built on blood and revenge. That truth broke me. When Leonardo found me, he came alone. No guns, no guards, no threats. He admitted everything. He admitted he planned to use me at first. He admitted I was part of his revenge plan. But he also admitted I changed him. He said I made him human again, that he never planned to fall in love, but he did. He promised never to lie again. He told me I was free to leave if I wanted. For the first time, both mafia kings stopped controlling me and gave me a choice. I chose Leonardo, but not as a weak girl. I returned to his world as his partner. I attended meetings with him, sat beside him in negotiations, and learned how to control power instead of fearing it. I made decisions that affected territories, alliances, and lives. The city started calling me the Queen of Shadows. People feared my calm voice and respected my presence. Adrian watched from the shadows as the girl he once controlled became untouchable. He didn't give up. He planned one final attack. He allied with international gangs and planned to assassinate Leonardo at a public gala filled with politicians and criminals. He thought I would be distracted by luxury and music. He underestimated me. I sensed the danger. I noticed the sniper on the roof. I pushed Leonardo aside and fired first. In one night, Adrian's empire collapsed. He was arrested. His allies vanished. His name became history. After everything, Leonardo told me I saved him. I told him he saved me first. The city whispered legends about us, the devil and the queen, enemies who became lovers. I wasn't a victim anymore. I wasn't anyone's property. I was powerful, feared, and loved. And in a world of mafia kings, betrayal, and broken hearts, I finally felt safe.